Hi guys, in today's video we're going to be talking about a small reason that affects our decisions on a daily basis. What I'm going to be talking about is habits in general. Why you haven't been able to quit your bad habits and actually start good ones is because of your identity conflict. Habits are essentially things that shape your future. 5 years later, you will be who you will be because of the habits that you start doing from today. Habits make or break you. When people decide they want to get better at something and they want to start a new habit, it's basically because they want to achieve something. They want to achieve a goal. These people are goal oriented people. What we should be focusing on instead is by changing our identity, by focusing on who we wish to become. Because once we associate a habit with our identity, we are much more likely to latch on to this new habit that we have associated to our identity. Oh, fuck this shit, bro. The best example I could give you all is of two smokers. So if there are two smokers in a club or a bar or on the road, and if the smoker one is asked, "Do you want a cigarette?" and he says, "I'm trying to quit," he is someone who is trying to quit. If you were trying to quit, you are reducing the amount of cigarettes that you smoke, but it still means you are smoking some cigarettes. That one cigarette that you have been offered could be that one cigarette you smoke on that day. Whereas if you ask smoker 2, "Do you want a cigarette?" and he says, "I don't smoke," his identity is that he doesn't smoke. I mean, it's a part of his identity is that he doesn't smoke. And because he would want to complement that identity, he will not take that cigarette and not smoke, which eventually is going to make his day better or maybe even his future better. Because stopping to smoke is definitely going to help your future. Also, for all of you all watching this video, if a part of your identity is that you all are trying to quit smoking, it's hard to change your habits if you never changed the underlying behavior that led to these habits in the first place. See, you may have a new goal and a new plan, but you haven't changed who you are. Your identity is what you believe yourself to be. And if something is a part of your identity, it is very hard to change that. The ultimate form of motivation is when a habit becomes a part of your identity. There is a difference between saying, "I'm the type of person who wants this," and "I'm the type of person who is this." If you have pride in any aspect of your identity, you will be more motivated to maintain that aspect of your identity. A few examples are, if you are proud of how your skin looks, you will actually put in more time, money, and effort into taking more care of your skin. If you are proud of how your body looks, you will make sure to never skip a workout. See, once your pride gets involved, you'll actually fight to maintain your habits. When you change your habits, you change your behavior, and true behavior changes when you change your identity. You may start a habit because of motivation, but the only reason why you would stick with it is because it becomes a part of your identity. Improvements are only temporary until they become a part of who you are. The goal is not to play a guitar but to become a guitarist. The goal is not to play cricket but become a cricketer. The goal is not to sell a book but become an entrepreneur. Doing the right thing is easy when your identity and behavior are fully aligned with doing this right thing. Because then you are no longer pursuing behavior change. You are already acting like the person that you are. Identity can also work against you. If you accept things like you're bad with names, you're bad at math, and you can't be social at parties, it may actually affect your life in a bad manner. Now that we know how important identity change is, how do we actually go about changing our identity? How do we become this new person that we intend on becoming? This I'm going to be explaining in the next video. For people wondering, I have picked up this concept from the book by James Clear, Atomic Habits, and it's one of the best books I've ever read. And of course, the next video is also gonna have a concept from this book only. And until then, my name is Krish. I post informative and helpful videos every single week. Like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for your time.